Hello everyone and welcome to the Formula E Pit Lane Preview Show. My name's Derin Adetosoye and I'm coming to you from a very sunny Mexico City ahead of this Saturday's Mexico City E-Prix.
And we go green in Mexico City.
Now, the racing never disappoints whenever Formula E comes to Mexico, and this year's race could be the most spectacular of them all after our very special start to the season in Diriyah. Coming up on the show, we'll be chatting with qualifying specialist André Lotterer, Mahindra Racing Team Principal Dilbagh Gill, plus there won't be a Formula E Pit Lane Preview Show without hearing from our favourite commentator, Jack Nicholls. But first, it's time to hear from Lucas de Grassi and Mortara from ROKiT Venturi Racing, who now lead the teams and drivers' championships coming into Mexico. And here's how they succeeded here before.
It's victory for de Grassi in Mexico.
Fantastic, Lucas.
Here comes Verline out of the final corner. It's zero. De Grassi wins. What a mad end to the Mexico City E-Prix. And we go green in Puebla. Lucas de Grassi wins for the third time in Mexico. Edoardo Mortara wins in Puebla and launches himself into championship contention.
Yes, Edo, yes. So Edo, we did pretty well in Diriyah, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. I think that as a group and as a team, I think we did extract quite a lot of performance out of the car.
For me, it was actually very good. It was my first weekend with the team, also with a new teammate.
Yeah. Oh
and,
yeah. Are you looking forward actually for Mexico? I think Mexico is one of
Mexico
your...
is good.
Yeah,
Mexico
one of your good weekends.
Mexico has been good for me many years. But you also had, as far as I remember, you've been here in the podium pretty much almost every year, no?
Not every year, but I've got some good memories about Mexico.
Season
actually,
5, you were in the podium.
Yeah.
We were in the podium together. And in season 7, you did 2 podiums.
Yeah.
And you took the championship lead.
Yes,
in
exactly,
Mexico.
correct. That was in Puebla. But yeah, I share some good memories here with you. I was there when you won with your famous, last corner maneuver. I was there to see that. So.
Do you see a lot of similarities between Puebla and this track? Do you think the car will do well as well here?
I think so.
Because both are high tire energy, high energy management. So both tracks are similar in this sense, right?
You're right. I think that the characteristics of both racing tracks are actually quite similar. I really hope that we are going to have like the same kind of performance because we were actually both of us quite competitive. You were also very competitive with the Audi car.
For me, Diriyah was a bit of an unknown. I never did really well there, and I was the first weekend with the team. Now I'm more comfortable. I think we have a good setup, and if everything goes normal, which in Formula E it's not very likely to happen that everything goes normal, we should have a good result.
Hopefully. Let's cross the fingers for us.
Formula E debuted a brand new qualifying format in Diriyah, which has met with considerable acclaim from all corners of the motorsport community. One man who particularly enjoyed qualifying was André Lotterer, who reached the duels knockout stages in both races. Here's what the tag Heuer Porsche Formula E driver thought of it. So André, how did you find the new qualifying format? You did really well.
Yeah, I like it. Obviously, being in the duels both times is definitely positive for me. But I think in general, with the first group being a longer session and having multiple attempts, at least 2, it's less stressful for the drivers to go for just that one lap where you're not too sure what's going to happen, how the track conditions are. So it gives us a chance to sample a bit, and I think overall it's a bit more representative of everyone's individual performance. So hopefully it'll bring a bit more consistency.
Yeah, and talk us a bit more about those duels. They're so much fun to watch.
Yeah, it's really cool. Once you're in the duels, I think it gets really exciting because, I mean, in worst case, you're starting 8th, which is already not a bad starting position to be in the points. But yeah, from then on it's actually quite fun because you go into these laps, try to beat your opponent, try to drive as fast as possible, and then it's quite a nice reward if the engineer comes on the radio and says, okay, you made it into semifinals. So I think it's quite cool also for the spectators to have these duels, and I think it's a great innovation.
So more exciting than a regular qualifying lap then?
Yeah, if you go through, obviously you have multiple attempts, so it's quite exciting. There are, of course, aspects to consider as well with the tire temperatures, and this is all the things that are the most challenging for the teams and the drivers to master. So everywhere will be a bit different.
And looking forward to Mexico this weekend, what are your plans for the race?
Plans for the race: score as many points as possible and ideally win. But you know, Formula E can be quite dramatic, so and very exciting. But of course, we're all here to win, so that would be the ideal.
Amazing. Well, wishing you all the best. Thanks very much, André.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great to hear from André Lotterer. Now time to catch up with Mahindra Racing Team Principal Dilbagh Gill. So, first 2 races of the season done and dusted. How do you think they went, Dilbagh?
Well, Riyadh's always lovely to get to, but then it wasn't the best for Mahindra when both the races your car brings out the safety car is not good news and become pretty expensive. At the same time, I think we showed some good pace.
Yeah.
Got the car into the duels out there, and yeah, I think it's quite encouraging where we were in Riyadh, and I'm looking forward to it.
Definitely. And first few races with Oliver Rowland as one of your new drivers. How is he adapting to the team, do you think?
See, Roland, we know him quite well because he did one race for us in season 2 as a substitute for Nick when Nick was injured. So I've been in touch with the guy. He's a great person. I think he's been a great addition to the team. He's come in, he's fast, he's straight on the pace. You go to Riyadh and FP1 we're fastest, FP2 he's the fastest. So yeah, he shows pace.
Really promising. Well, looking forward to Mexico this Saturday then. What do you think is so special about Mexico City? Everyone's really excited about it.
I love the city and I hate the city.
Oh, okay. Tell us why you love it first.
I love this because we always start strong in the city, but we have never been able to finish out here. We've been in the pole twice out here, been involved in the biggest crash in Mexico City in this track. We ran out of energy at the finish line with Pascal a couple of years ago when you're leading the race. So we've always been in the highlights package in Mexico, but for the wrong reasons.
Right.
And I hope I'm going to correct this time.
Yeah, fingers crossed you can turn things around this weekend. But speaking of the things that you hate about Mexico City, I do know that you've had a bit of history with Lucas de Grassi. We're catching up with him later on in the episode, asking some questions. Do you have a question for him?
I don't have a question, I have a statement for him rather.
Oh, you can deliver it straight to the camera, Dilbagh.
Lucas, we're not going to run out of energy this time around, my friend. So you might have to hit us harder like what you did last time around to try and overtake, but you're not going to get the spot this time around.
Dilbagh Gill, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me. Thanks much.
So the fans have been asking us quite a few questions, and we are here, to answer these questions.
I do a little bit of warm-up, like jumping rope and some stretching, also drinking the right amount of liquid, but I don't have like a ritual, anything like super special, like I don't listen to music or anything like that. You?
Yeah, me either. I don't have anything specific, I would say. I'll try to get myself in a pretty calm, let's say, state, try to stay focused for the race. I try to visualize a little bit what can happen, what cannot happen.
A banana.
Yeah, so why would you be a banana? Why would you be a banana?
Because we discuss bananas every single meeting in the team.
That's true, that's very true. Yeah, well, can I be a banana too?
Because, you can be a banana.
We can be both bananas.
Okay,
so
both.
we speak about bananas because basically in order to be efficient in terms of energy and lap times, you basically there is a ratio with lap times and efficiency.
Yeah, basically if you plot the graph, the shape of the lap times during a race should form like a round dish shape that looks like a banana. So every time we're discussing bananas, you're not really good in the banana here or there. And I didn't know before because in the Audi they never said anything about bananas. It was just a graph. But here they just discuss bananas all the time. So.
You have the red color, I've got the blue color. So you're the red banana, I'm the blue banana.
Okay.
Okay. Robin, with pleasure. I mean, we would be extremely happy, to.
But before he has a garage tour, he has to cycle more than 10 kilometers.
And do 20 pull-ups?
No, just cycle 10 kilometers.
Okay,
he won't have the garage tour. But I would say for me, in the beginning, the early days of Formula E, it was the Buemi, which were fighting the championship for the first 3 championships. And then after that, probably Jev. Guacamole.
I like burritos actually. What do you mean Tex-Mex? Like it doesn't count again.
Doesn't count.
What do you mean? Like it doesn't count? Now you're being too detailed.
We will work hard to make it happen. Because of your past successes does not mean you are going to have
Say
future
yes. Come on,
successes.
say yes. Say yes.
I will definitely try.
everyone knows that the fans here in Mexico are absolutely amazing. So we thought it'd be nice to organise a very special surprise for one of our super fans.
I became a fan in 2017 when I came for the first time to our race, to the Mexico E-Prix. And it was awesome. I really fell in love instantly. What I really like of Formula E is the atmosphere and the magic that you create when the teams, the drivers, the fans like me, we can all interact so closely, and wow, it's really, really nice. I have lots of favorite drivers in Formula E. That's also something great. So many drivers that I know from Formula One, from WEX, from other categories, but my favorites are Mitch Evans and Sam Bird.
I don't like that guy.
Wow.
Hey, it's okay, how are you?
Wow.
You okay?
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
I'm really, really happy to see you.
Likewise. I hear you're a big fan.
Yes.
Big fan of Formula E?
Yes.
Good.
I've been here like several times, and every time I've been able to see you and to get an autograph, except for last year in Puebla.
Yeah.
And
now we're back.
It's my favorite moment of the.
Oh, cool. Were you here in 2020?
Weekend. Yes.
Okay, cool. So you're here for the big race.
Yes.
Good memories, right?
Awesome. I didn't make it on time to see you in the podium, but I have the pictures. I was here in the grandstand, and I was like cheering you and taking video of the screens here. It was awesome, and I would love you to win again.
I hope so. Thank you.
Again.
Well, it's good to know that you're here in 2020, and if you're back here, then maybe you're a good luck charm for me, right?
I wish so.
I hope so as well.
This is really awesome.
I also got a little treat for you. Got our latest team hat.
Wow.
So you can wear it on Saturday, every day if you want.
Yeah, I
and
will.
I can sign it for you if you want.
Yes, please. I'm really, really happy.
No problem. No, it's great to meet you. Thanks for the amazing support, and I hope you enjoy the weekend.
I will, definitely. This is it.
There you go.
Oh, I will not forget this moment. Thank you.
Likewise, thank you.
Amazing.
Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.
And I will see you in the podium.
Oh, that'd be nice. The top step, right? The top step.
Yes.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Our commentator Jack Nicholls has a lot of opinions on Formula E, so we wanted to hear his predictions ahead of this Saturday's race weekend, and where better to do it than his commentary box?
Yeah, I love my commentary booth, Derin. This is my home, away from home. And I think we are in for some incredible racing this weekend. It's going to be so intense. This is only the second single header event that Formula E has had since the start of the pandemic. So normally you do race one, it goes okay. You get to readjust and look at the data overnight, go again for race two, correct the mistakes you made in race one. Not here. Just one race, Saturday afternoon, 45 minutes plus one lap, and that's your only chance to score points all weekend. Your last chance to score points until the fourth round of the championship in Rome in April. So as a result, it's absolutely vital that the teams get up and running instantly and bring home a big haul of points to put themselves in championship contention.
That's all for today's episode of the Pit Lane Preview Show. Make sure to check out the description box to find out where you can watch all the action and get your predictions and fan boost votes in. It's going to be an epic race, guys. You do not want to miss it. There's no turning back.
And we go green in Mexico City. Ready for race 3. Mexico, our show in this iconic theatre. Fans on the edge of their seat.
Very close there.
Mortara and De Vries emerged on top from the duel in the desert. This circuit awaits a new leader. Mexico City, no turning back.